This is the Tuttio Soleil01. Today in this video we are going to be going over the pros, cons, what broke, what mods I currently have on, and most importantly, should you buy the Tuttio Soleil01. Also, you guys should know this, but this is not a stock Tuttio.
Really?
As you can tell, I'll pop the picture up on screen of a stock Tuttio. So everything that we're talking about in this video, just think of a stock Tuttio, not the one that I have right now. Alright, so before we get into the actual video, I'm just gonna give a quick overview of what comes stock on this bike. Just remember, this is not a stock Tuttio. So it comes stock out of the box with moto brakes. They're really nice. For the tires, they come with beefy dirt tires. For the motor, it's a 2000 watt brushless motor, I'm pretty sure. For the controller, it's a far driver and it's actually tunable. For the battery, it's a 48 volt 21 amp hour battery. It comes straight out of the box with good hydraulic suspension front and rear. I have the shock cover on the rear, so I can't really show you guys. The seat is really long and narrow, so it's easy to keep the wheelies up. Okay, so the next thing we are going to be going over are the pros and the cons of this bike, and I've narrowed it down to 3 pros and 3 cons. So the first pro is the price to performance. For $1,300, you're getting moto brakes and 37 miles per hour stock out of the box. Now for the first con, the stock wheels are a 14-inch in the front and a 12-inch in the rear, and they're just so small it restricts you in some areas of riding, but it works. A pro on this bike though is the brakes. They come stock with moto brakes, which is surprising for this budget bike. They have huge calipers, and I've ridden this bike for around 5 months, almost every single day for 2 hours, and my pads are still brand new and they don't wear down fast at all. And for the rotors, they're super thick, which helps with good stopping power. Another con on this bike though is the battery. It's a 21 amp hour battery, which leads to its bad range. On sport mode stock, you're only going to get up around 17 miles if you're full throttling it. If you don't ride fast, then this isn't a deal breaker, but just beware. And the last pro that I picked for this bike is the modability. There are so many aftermarket parts starting to come out for the Tuttio, including front and rear fenders, motor covers, the Bluetooth dongle, and way more. So if you have a Tuttio and you want to mod it, head over to SOLEIL supplies and use code SOLEILGNG5 for a discount. And finally, the last con is the seat height. The Tuttio stands at around 29.5 inches, but once you're on it, it doesn't really feel that small. But if you're a bigger rider, this might not be the bike for you, so just do your research and look into it before buying. Okay, so now we are going to be talking about what has broken on this bike after 5 months of riding. So the first thing that broke was the rear fender. I looped the bike and it snapped off, so that's all my fault, but they are not great fenders, so if you're doing wheelies, be prepared to break the fender. The next thing that broke was the tires, especially in the rear. If you're doing a lot of wheelies or burnouts and off-roading, your rear tire is going to wear out really fast, and you're just going to have to be prepared to buy new ones. The brake levers will easily snap even if you just drop it from not that far up, which it doesn't bother me because I like the brake levers when they're snapped off like mine are right now. And lastly, the bars. The stock bars will eventually bend, so be prepared when they do because they are not good bars at all. So just watch till the end to see what I replaced all of these broken parts with. Okay, so now that we talked about the broken parts, you're probably wondering what to replace those with if yours ever break. So first, I picked up a front fender from SOLEIL supplies. Then SOLEIL supplies sent me out a rear fender, which I replaced with my broken one. They also sent me out keychaining grips, which are really nice. I recommend them. Then I picked up a black Pro Taper bar pad. And then this light is just a casual rechargeable Amazon light for $10. Hopefully I get a Baja light soon. Then I got a $10 shock cover from Amazon. And then I used the old front fender as a mudguard in the rear. Then just recently I bought some Shinko tires, which are really nice, and it's definitely a good purchase. You should get some if your tires were like mine. And the last mod I have are some upgraded handlebars from Amazon to replace my bent ones. Okay, so now the big question. Should you buy the Tuttio Soleil01? So it just depends on your riding style. If you want a good cheap bike to just cruise around your neighborhood, ride trails, and just have fun with your friends and be able to mod it, then I think yes, you should buy it. But if you're looking for a crazy range and riding to work and going on crazy tech trails and all that, then this probably isn't the bike for you. But yeah, in my opinion, you should buy this bike. And if you're anywhere between like 5 foot and 6 foot, this would be the perfect size bike for you. Alright, so now it's sponsorship time. But before I start telling you guys how to save money, I just want to say I was not sent this bike. I bought this because I liked it. So if you guys are interested in buying a Tuttio, head over to Tuttio Sport and use code SOLEIL5 at checkout for a discount. And if you already have a Tuttio or you're going to buy one, why leave it stock? Head over to SOLEIL Supplies and use code SOLEIL5 for 5% off any purchase. And most of my mods on my bike are from SOLEIL Supplies. So thank you SOLEIL Supplies, Econic Cycles, and Rural Riding for sending me out these products. You can watch my other shorts where I reviewed the SOLEIL Supplies items and the Econic Cycles dongle. So now I'm just going to ride around so you guys can see how the bike rides. Okay, so now that I'm riding, the first thing that comes to my mind is just how smooth it rides. I don't know if it's just my upgraded tires, but the acceleration and everything just feels so smooth. The torque is also insane. That's probably because the stock Tuttio sprocket is a 63 tooth sprocket. Correct me if I'm wrong. And it also comes with a snappy full twist throttle. And I also tuned it with the dongle, which just all that just combines it to feel like really smooth and really torquey. And lastly, the seat is very long and comfy, which is great for long rides. So thank you guys for watching. Go watch my Tuttio mod series, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Think that I ain't gon' flood it. Yeah, I just ain't red in my system. Yeah.